Welcome back. Today I have an unboxing for you. I got these, both of these came from eBay. They were $38 a piece with shipping included, so I bought two of them. These are desktop computers. I have not opened the box yet, so we will find out together what kind of condition these computers are in. Use razor blade that I just happen to have here laying on the bench. Behind this I have a monitor, keyboard, and mouse ready to go, so we're going to test these out and see what happens. I guess there's no tape on the back. Oh yay, packing peanuts. I hate these things. Let's see if I can't just get these out of here without making a mess. There's one. The seller, in the description, the seller said if there's damage from shipping, to contact him, but if there's internal hardware problems, he's not to be held responsible. They were listed as seller refurbished, which is fine. I figured 38 bucks a piece, I'll take my chances. I don't have a use for these right now, but I figured, who knows, I might have a use for these down the line, and considering that I have 50-something odd garage door openers that are also just sitting around, hey, why not get something with this, get something with computers going too. Get rid of the box. Even managed to drop some of these things on the floor. Yay. These are supposedly running Windows Vista. Foam here, bubble wrap. This isn't something on this channel that you're going to see too terribly often. Computers have been kind of a second interest to me. I just haven't really ever done much with it. That is computer number one. I'll open up the second one here in a moment. Yeah, it's branded as Prime Systems. There you go. And the overhead light in here, it did have a light bulb in this back bulb. It was kind of blinding the camera, so I took it out. So if anyone's curious, that's why there's no light bulb in that. The light is... I made that light from the LiftMaster 1280. The motor in that thing died, so I just repurposed the end panel as the chassis and made my own light. I mounted a receiver in here, and it's controlled by this wireless wall control. I can't see about opening this up. I inspect it first. There's the back view. Pretty basic. This is set for 115. These did come out of Texas, and I live in Pennsylvania, so I think I have a screwdriver here. Because I shoved everything over to one side of the bench. I don't know if I'll be able to find a Phillips head screwdriver over here. It's right on top. Even better. Pop the case on this. These are Core 2 Duo PCs. Still has a CMOS battery in it. I wonder if it's any good. I'll find out when I plug it in and turn it on. This also has a 160 gigabyte hard drive, as per what the listing says. Let's see if I can read that. Underneath all this stuff. Yep, 160 gigabyte. With all the internals. I'm beginning to wonder if I should actually put a bulb back in this. I could turn on the overhead lights, but I don't know how much that's going to help. I guess I'll give it a shot. It is starting to get dark out, to an extent. I'll get the main light up above the where everything else is stored is still on. That's good. Actually, that does help too. There you go. Maybe get a little bit better view of the insides. It's typical computer components. Go ahead and plug this in and see what happens. Oh, if I put the case on straight, that would help. This case is maybe a little bit bent, but doesn't really seem to make a difference. Doesn't matter to me. Mouse, keyboard. Actually, I don't think this doesn't take a well, that sucks because I can't plug in my IBM PS2 cable. I might have another laptop keyboard in the house. I'll be right back. Got a hand back. I got a keyboard that'll actually plug into this. So 6 USB ports on the back. Not bad. This is like one of those other rare times you actually see me in the video. Hey, it's already powering up. That's weird. I didn't even hit the power button. Oh, maybe initial power on test because it just shut back off. Hit the button, see what happens. It would probably be nice if I turned the monitor so you could see it. Bring it up here. Let's see what just happens with this. See what we boot to. Okay, maybe. Firmware has detected CMOS. Okay. Guess the battery's gone bad. A lot of errors. Hit the escape key. Let's turn it back on and see what happens. Exciting stuff here. I don't really have a story to tell you. I guess we'll just have to wait. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, it's certainly not 2006. I don't have my phone on me to look at the time. Let's see, it is... Oh. I'm a dum-dum. It's right here on my laptop. It's 6:10, so June 19th. You. Wait a minute. Fail select screen. No, it's plus and minus. Yeah, this is different from my 2002 Comback. I hit the arrow keys to move over. It was a little bit different. Not quite used to that. You said it was the 19th. And it is 2017. It is 6/12/11. And I'm not really worried about seconds. Let's go here. And see if it boots into anything. Or if this just happens to be a fail. Windows did not shut down successfully. Start Windows normally. Let's see what happens. I've also never had Windows Vista before. This is the first time that I'm getting to mess with this. And not just on one computer, but two. We'll this up and see how good this works, and then we'll open up the second one and try it out. The compact computer back there is running Windows XP Professional, Service Pack 3. Windows Vista build 6001. Guess I gotta set this up too. Maybe. Just thinking about it. I think it's going to let me go without doing this, so the YouTube initials, GarageDoor Guy 89. I'm just slapping a password here. No. This bench isn't the most even thing. Just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter. I can change it later. It works for me. Choose a background. Something like that. Why not? Just do the recommended settings for now. Next. Start. So I'm assuming these hard drives have been wiped. And a clean installation has been installed on here. But nothing more than that. As for this, I should have just done the plain background. Like I said, I don't really have any use for these right now, but I don't have a use for 56 other garage door openers right now either. But at $38 a piece with shipping included, yeah, something I really couldn't pass up. This actually might take a while. If this takes any significant time, I will cut this part out. And if this decides to hurry itself up, then there will be no edits here. It's cloudy out, and yes, this is running off solar, no problem. At least it gives us something to read through as it's loading. I'm hoping to not have to do any edits to this. I'll bet this is Service Pack 1. I can always install Service Pack 2 on both of these later. If the other one has to go through the same setup process, I'll cut that out. Just to not bore you with any of that stuff. Garage doors are still going to be the main focus of this channel because that's what it's been based on for the last 5 years. But videos like this from time to time will pop up. And not just computers, there will be other various things. I already showed you those 2 vintage washers that I got sitting on the shelf over there. And yeah, there's a Chinese one on the floor. I'm not really fond of that thing. And the quality's not there. Honestly, I think I paid 56 bucks for that. It's the cheapest I could find. I can't complain. Works good enough. No, it is not the primary washer. I still use the older ones first. I think it's almost there. I wonder if this has wireless capability. Guess I'll find out. It's 2006, but who knows? It might not. It has 2 on it. Let's go here, see what happens. Let's go to user. I don't have a product key. I wonder if it's on the back of the case here. You started this action, continue. Well, first let's see what's on the back. No. Any other ways to activate? Let's see. Okay, I guess it'll just log off. Let's try going into the one that I created. See what that does. I guess it'll activate later. We just wait the time period. I should have realized that the first time around. Oops. Activate later. We'll try out the user one if it gives me that same. Assuming the other one's, the seller did the same stuff to the other one, we'll go and look at the user side on that one. Alright, let's see what we got here. Virtual Duo, 3 gigahertz, 2 gigabytes of RAM. Okay. This reminds me a lot of Windows 7. Except we got extra stuff over here. This copy of Windows is not genuine. Yeah, let's go here. I guess it has a recovery in it, and there's some used stuff on that. Look at the control panel here. See if I remember how to get to the screen that shows you all the information. If I remember to see if I remember how to do that. It's been a while. System. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. 64-bit system. Alright, that's not too bad. Service Pack 1, yeah, that's right. Windows Vista Business. Okay, so that's what we're running. Even though it says it's not genuine. I'm wondering if he downloaded a, if he just downloaded his build offline and has it stored on like a flash drive or a CD or something that he's putting on these. See, this guy sold over 1,300 of these, probably 1,400 now. And he's been adding more to the, he's been seemingly adding more to the listing for sale. If there's any left, I'll be sure to put the link down in the description. Go ahead and shut this down. And I'll bring up the other one. Yeah, that's actually pretty quick to shut down. I'm surprised. Usually it displays a log off screen or something. Yeah, I'll get this one out of the way. And we'll bring the other one up here. We'll get into the user side of that one. Use the back of the box for now. And we'll bring up the other one. It's also been unopened. Exciting stuff here, people. It's also my first attempt ever attempting to make a computer video. Hopefully if any more pop up in the future, they'll be better than this. Of course, they'll still be laptop videos. So these should be the same. This one should be the same thing as the other one. We'll see. Wow, these cables are kind of rough back here. Yeah, I do use the compact out here for playing music. I didn't realize these cables were this tangled back here. Holy crap. Just plug everything in. Plug everything in, and we'll power it up and see what happens. I don't remember if I said this, but the keyboard that I'm using on the compact is an IBM Model M from 1993. Good keyboard, bought it from eBay. And we should do its little goofy power on. Button, see what happens. Wow, we're up to 26 minutes already. The second one shouldn't take anywhere near as long. I'm sticky on it. It's interesting. Mouse battery failure. Yes, it's going to go through its own internal checklist. Screen is dusty. Power down. And we'll go ahead and turn that back on. There's any disk in here. Nope. Drive works. You never know, someone might leave a disk in there. It is very possible. I should have checked the other one. Yeah, it's alright, I can check it later, but I doubt there's a disk in it. This one is different. Let's try administrator. And then we'll back out of that and go to user. I guess we'll be checking out both sides of this one. Wasn't expecting that. This is the same Windows Vista build 6001. Activate later. Just a plain black desktop. I'll change that later. Your details. Yeah, same Windows Vista Business, 3 GHz Core 2 Duo, 2 GB of RAM.
Hey, heavy precipitation is coming, so you better get the tractor put away.
Okay.
It's coming. It's like within 5 miles.
Alright. I was just informed that we're supposed to get a lot of heavy rain, so I better hurry this up and bring the tractor back in. It looks like this is going to be all the same, so we'll go here. Log off. And then we'll go to the user. See if there's anything different there. As of right now, I'm thinking it's going to be about the same screen. It is most certainly not 12:03 a.m. Oh, we have a Windows Explorer up here. With nothing in it. And as I figured, most things are empty. A lot of sample pictures. For fun, let's change the background. There. Themes, display settings. I don't remember my Windows 7 laptop having any of this stuff. Of course, that was a couple years ago, and it's running Linux. Linux Mint 17.2 right now. But on classic Windows. I don't know how I feel about this sidebar over here. I mean, Windows 7 had the gadget stuff too, but it didn't have this sidebar. You could place them anywhere. No, I can place these anywhere as well. Well, what's the point of the sidebar? You can monitor the CPU if you really wanted to. Close gadget. Shut this one down, and that'll be it. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and then like as well as rate this video and comment if you have one. Wow, almost 32 minutes.